Okay, it's been a long time coming. I'm not done, nowhere near done, but the main thing is that the driveway has been opened up again because I had. Anyways, and when I mean opened up, I can drive through here now, and not have to back up to get out, so I can drive all the way through, go down, and leave. But for a while there, for a good while, I couldn't do that. I had a lot of things, tools, and whatnot that were blocking the path. And so you were shit. At the worst, it was like when at its worst, it was like about, I think you could only get to like maybe here. It's kind of bad. So, anyways, and I still got a whole another shit pile mess over there that I'm working on. So, opened up this. Now I'm working on that, and all of this. So this is all gonna get opened up again too. So all the way to those I-beams right there. But I gotta get all this crap out of here. And then wood and this and that, whatever. Touching power cords and stuff. Ladders and the wind sure doesn't do me any favors by blowing fucking all this shit around, all the paper and plastics and stuff like that, which sucks ass. I'll probably get these blocks out of here. Taking them over to the wall over there that I'm building. And then down there, same thing, gonna address that right there. And then for the most part, I think I'd be done with it all. Finally, I'd like to get some of that van emptied out and whatnot, but that's gonna be for another day. The main thing is, again, opening all this up again. Opening all that, taking all this shit and doing something with it. Because there's a lot of stuff that I use. A lot of brackets, a lot of hardware, a lot of metal. This is like my fabrication pile of stuff. So when I need material to fabricate, I come here. But it needs to be a little bit more organized. And I did have it organized for a while. But then, whatever. I'm going to get rid of this thing. This was like a wading pool, like during the peak of summer when it was hotter than crap. I would, I think I only used it once. It was a good idea. Or it was an idea. I wouldn't say it was a good one, but it was an idea. And, but, that one time that I used it, it was very nice, to dip my body in a cold thing of water when it was 112 degrees out. So, but yeah, currently still cleaning this up right now, making its way this way, took down the chicken coop, knocked down that brush that was right there. Starting to use the rack. This is the rack that this is the rack. This is the one that caused me some trouble. Anyways, and so what I did is build a wooden platform, and then here's some thick plywood, and so you can maybe see. And I'm going to be doing the same thing up on that one. These 2x4s are going to go up, and basically going to be a platform on top of the I-beam. And this isn't nailed down or nothing like that, but it ain't going nowhere because it's pinned inside there, on the other side, so it's not going to go anywhere. I still got one more 2x4 to put right here so that I can put the plywood and then whatnot. So yeah, anyways. So eventually I'm just gonna get stuff up there for now, but and then eventually I'll have to take it all down once I find a better spot, because I want to move. This is gonna get moved, but since I built it, I'm like, this is a son of a gun to move. This ain't no little tiny IKEA rack or something like that. And yeah, over here, a lot of my metal is migrated over here. And it's the same thing here. I gotta get all the plastic. This is all my covering stuff for covering stuff, like the firewood and whatever I cover. Anything that I don't want to get wet. But I gotta roll it all up and get it all stored nicely. I got totes, more trash there, and then so right now I'm in the process of cleaning and sorting somewhat. Mainly cleaning. So this is a general pile of metal. Metal. That's it. That's all you need to be in this pile is a metal, and or ferrous. Aluminum. Not really. If it does get in there, it's by accident. but it's all steel or iron or ferrite, metal. Um, and then there was just a bunch of shit here. So got that all cleared up, and then that rack is gonna get, taken out of there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But these are buckets and stuff like that I have to sort through. So hardware and a lot of hardware and more hardware and more hardware. Sawhorses and whatnot. And then the wood. Well, I've been bringing all the wood over here. So eventually, this is where I'm in the middle of it, and I got a lot to do. So I'll just throw the wood there. Say, okay, the hell with that. As long as I get in the general area, then later on I'll come through and I'll then stack it all nicely. And then anyways, a lot of shit. So this roller rack eventually is going to go in my work area. And the work area was also a gigantical mess. But you can see, well, it's kind of still a mess right now. But this is actually cleaner than what it was. My airplanes are up off the ground. I got a rack back there that I'm going to be filling up. I'm going to be putting up a rack here. That's the shelf. And I'm going to be putting up some shelves. And then I'll be patching up some holes, because originally I didn't care whether those holes were open, but I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff in here, and I want the water to stay out and not fall on it as it does right now. But yeah. So anyway, just a yeah. Get this all swept up. Okay.